Hello everyone, I am Cristal Lucina and welcome to my channel. So, alright, moving on. Who are you most afraid to come out to? Oh my lord. I was most afraid to come out to my mother. And let me tell you why. I love my mom so much. My mom means the world to me. She practically raised me by herself. Okay, she practically raised me by herself. My dad left, cheated on her, and left for some other woman. We saw that. That was messed up. And that's something I'll never forget. Okay? Whatever the case, my mother was hurt. I was there for her, she was there for me. And for us, because I have a brother and a sister too. She raised us by herself, and she taught us to be kind, compassionate, and to really be strong, you know, and go for those things that you want and have that positive mentality. She taught me all that. So I was terrified. I didn't want to disappoint her. I didn't want to. But I knew I was going to go through this transition no matter what, you know? So yes, that was the most difficult thing I feel like I've ever had to do, was tell my mother. And yeah, at first, like, she took it pretty hard, and I think it's because she feels that she messed up. Like, she didn't know sooner. So she feels like she did something wrong, that she wasn't there for me. But she was always there for me. She didn't do anything wrong. Absolutely anything wrong. She did everything right. She gave me the courage to truly be myself. It was because of you, Mom. So, yes, that was terrifying. But after she fully accepted me, just for who I am, after that, like, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter after that. I don't care what anyone else thought. Yes, I cared about my other family too, of course, to an extent. But my mom, the most important. The most important. So yes, that was the toughest one. My dad doesn't accept me. He still doesn't, and I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. And that's that. How have your friends / families responded? Oh, that led right into that one. All right, look at that. Yeah, for the most part, everyone's just been like chill. Like, even when I came out to work, guess what? When I came out at work, they created a new bathroom, a gender neutral bathroom in my building for me. Like, it's like the nicest bathroom, by the way. Like, and I shame people if they leave it dirty or whatever. Like, listen, you better clean up after yourself. But yeah, my family, like, I just went to my grandmother's 85th birthday. Happy birthday, abuela. And it was great because that was the first time I've gotten to see my family, and I haven't seen them in years because of COVID and all that. They were just like, "Hi, Cristal. Hi, how you doing?" They were all positive. And a lot of my tios, okay, this is a small thing, but like in Spanish culture, like you kiss women on the cheek. Okay? That's just how it is in a lot of Spanish families. And a lot of my tios kiss me on the cheek. You don't do that to other guys in the family. They, like, that meant so much. I was like, that blew my mind. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. But when it was happening, I was like, holy crap. Like, thank you, family. Like, I have such a supportive family. Such a supportive family. And then like, it was just great. Like, you guys already know the one person that doesn't accept me, whatever. But like my sister, my brother, even, like, I feel like my brother was like, he's dealt with trans people before, but he was just like, okay, you do you, whatever. You're my You're my sibling. That's a new term that I created. I don't know if I created it. I don't know if it's out there already. But like, I have a lot of gender neutral friends, and I call them sib, for sibling. So they don't go by sis or bro. So I decided to start calling them sib, and I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I don't know if that's wrong, but whatever. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I don't want to offend anyone. That's not my intent ever. But yeah, what non-physical things have changed? Hobbies. Your mind changes so much. Okay. So when I first started transitioning, I didn't think I was gonna change. I was like, oh yeah, all my things that I love in life, all that's gonna stay the same. It's still me. I'm just gonna finally feel comfortable in my skin. That's what it is. The hormones, they're not gonna do anything else to me. Oh boy, was I wrong. So I'm bi. I do find some men attractive now. Specifically like K-pop boys. I don't know. I've always been into K-pop. Always. Also, what else has changed? I'm not super into... I'm not crazy obsessive over video games as much anymore. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it has hurt my Twitch channel a lot. Because I have the mentality, if you're not feeling right up here and if you don't want to stream, you shouldn't stream, right? Like, people are smart. People could tell if you don't want to be there, So I haven't been streaming as much lately. I feel like that's going to change. I might morph my channel into a more, I guess, chatting or positivity or mental health. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, that's where we're at there. Where do I get the most support? So I get the most support from my partner, Damien. They are gender fluid. I feel like they lean more demi boy. I forget the term. I'm sorry. I know they lean more for guy. So they kind of like the male pronouns and whatnot. So they go by my hubby. So yeah, Damien always gives me so much support. I love them to bits. I feel like without them, I'd be lost, and their love helps push me up and make me a better person. And I feel like in relationships, that's what you should strive for. You need to find someone that compliments you and that helps elevate you, okay? Do you get depressed? Oh my God. I feel like who doesn't? But yes. Oh Lord. At the very beginning, I want to say month 3 or 4. Maybe closer to month 4. That was one of the hardest months for me. It was... So I was transitioning, and I felt very positive with the changes that were happening to my body and in my life. But then I started looking up old pictures. Like, I wanted to save like precious memories from my past, like events that happened and my kids. But like, the more I saw my face, like how I used to be and everything, the more I saw it, like I just started going deeper and lower to the point where I was crying and I couldn't like control it. Like, I literally, I was losing it. I was absolutely losing it. And like, I was in a very, very dark place, and it's difficult, but it's okay. It's okay. I feel so much better now. Sometimes you have to let it out. Sometimes you have to cry it out. You can't be that that tough person all your life, you know? And it just, it gets hard sometimes. Life isn't really easy. Like you have bills to pay, you have mouths to feed, you gotta keep a roof over everyone's head, you gotta make sure things stay copacetic. Big word of the day. So yeah, depression sucks. Depression sucks. Depression sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. What does your dysphoria or euphoria feel like? So dysphoria for me is like this pit, this growing pit in the my sternum, like lower stomach area, like just it encompasses my whole body, and I feel like I just want to curl up in a ball and like hide away from everyone. Like I hate that feeling. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's when no matter how pretty I look, no matter how much makeup I put on, no matter what I do, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm not gonna say it because I've grown past that, but it's when you want to put yourself down and when you feel terrible. Like that's how it is for me. And I feel like things are getting a lot better now as the transition progresses, and I'm having a glow up. It's starting to get way better, and I'm having way more of those euphoria moments than I've ever had in my life. Ever. Is there anything you won't change? My family. Period. Done. How hard was changing your name? Oh God, I love that question. And I hate it because it was so difficult. Like legit. It took me like 6 months just to change the name. Okay, I have officially changed my name. I changed my social security. I changed my license. Everything that I can think of right now. My birth certificate too. My birth certificate says I was born female. My birth certificate also says that I am Cristal Lucina. So yes, all of it has changed. It was such a huge weight off my shoulders. Like I felt so relieved when it happened. Oh my God. And like now that I'm thinking back to it, I'm just like, wow, I did that. I did that. And I feel proud. I'm happy. I did it all myself too. I didn't have a lawyer or anything. Like I figured it all out. I did the research. I printed all the paperwork out. I filled it out. I did it all. And I had help from friends too. Like I had my stream, so I was streaming heavily at the time, and they helped like fund it for me. They all helped fund it for me, and I couldn't thank them enough. I absolutely love all of them. They are friends and family to me. How do you respond to being misgendered or dead named? Oh my God. Okay, so before, like the first 3 months, I was like, whatever. I wouldn't say anything. I would not say anything. Like someone will say like, bro, or like, hey dude, man, or call me by my dead name, or say he, her, or sir, and I would just be like, a timid little bunny. But like, no, you know what's changed? They don't misgender me anymore. They don't use the wrong pronouns anymore. You know why? Because I got feisty. Because I stood up for myself. That's why. Because now I call them out and I make them feel stupid. That's what I do now. And it's not that I'm confrontational or anything, but like if someone says it, like this is at work, so I'm a manager like over a lot of like other clinics and stuff like that in the area, and like if I have an associate use bro or sir or whatever, I on the spot, I don't care if we're in a meeting or in front of someone, I'm like, it's ma'am, I go by ma'am. Like, just like that, I stop them. And like, I don't feel dumb. They're the ones who did it. So sometimes you have to get like that. It's I know for a lot of our, like, I feel like I was a born introvert. Like, I've blossomed into what appears to be an extrovert. I still feel like an introvert on the inside sometimes, because I don't feel like I want to bug people a lot of the time. But like, if you just stand up for yourself, be like, don't get offended either. Just be like, I go by this. Correction. Ding, 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 ding. You got it wrong, actually. This is what it is. That's helped tremendously. And people don't want to get put on the spot for doing something wrong. So they will remember next time not to do that. They will remember. Or they're just assholes and they don't care. And then those people you don't want to really deal with anyways. So just distance yourself from them and push them away from your life. I know with family it's difficult. So don't, and this is just my personal opinion. This is not like, I'm not saying you need to do this. I want to reiterate that like 100-fold throughout this video, because I am not telling you what to do. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's journey is different. So what works for you will work for you. What works for me works for me. What works for me doesn't work for everyone. So keep that in mind. So part 2 is now completed. We have one more part to go. Thank you so much for checking out this video. You are so precious and you are so amazing. This is Cristal Lucina signing out. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. I think it's up there. The video should be there. If it's not there, then I haven't uploaded it yet, but it's probably there.